Hi, my name is Jonathan, and this is my third TED Talk. And I take a class called TED, and that stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design. What we do is we watch videos on TED.com, and we answer 7 questions to get to understand them a little bit better. And another thing we do is we give TED Talks. The first one we did had to do with our StrengthsFinder results, and the second one had to do with the topic of our choice. This is also one on the topic of our choice, and what I am doing is very closely related to my second TED Talk, and I'm doing, which I did on fathers. This one I'm doing on siblings. As a older brother of 6 siblings, I feel like I'm kind of an authority on that topic, but I may be wrong. I never know. But since I'm not really someone who likes to talk from personal experience, I found a couple of things that I think they're all research. I forget. I did the research a while ago, but anyways, I look stuff up to talk about. Like, the first thing I found was that in a Harvard study that started in the late 1930s of 300 men, 93% of them who were thriving at age 65 had had a good relationship with their siblings, and those who didn't have a good relationship with siblings before the age of 20 had a depression problem later on in life. So that kind of suggests that sibling relations kind of helps your health, I guess. I also found a study from the Ohio State University that suggested that the more siblings you have, usually the more siblings you have, the worse you do in school. This is because the attention the attention that the parents can give has to be divided between all the kids, so they can't focus on one kid and just pound into their head, do your homework or something like that. But also the financial resources are less. They can't be piled on to one. Instead, they have to be piled on to multiple college funds. Yeah. Sorry about that. The battery's getting really low on this thing, and it's getting annoying. But alright. So yeah, siblings. I think I finished that part up. I also found that younger siblings are more likely to take risks. Maybe it's because they're the little kids in the family, and they to get what they want, they have to take risks. Like one of my youngest, she's my youngest sister. She's a really big risk taker. She's pretty assertive also, but she will go up to bigger kids. Like when she was 18 months old, she went up to about a 2.5-year-old kid and took a chair and a toy away from him. Not the best way to make friends, but yeah. I also found something that I thought was really interesting. It was from the University of Illinois, and it said that that older siblings have as big of an effect on who you become as your parents do. Because while your parents teach you more formal things about society, they teach you how to behave informally more. Sorry. I don't have this memorized, so. So one of the best things parents can do to ensure positive influence from an older sibling to a younger sibling is to foster a supportive relationship between the two from as early as possible. It also said that gender and age differences don't really make much of a difference. It said that children who grow up as an only child, since they can't learn these behaviors from an older sibling, I'm assuming this also applies to oldest siblings, but since they don't learn the behaviors from the older siblings, they usually learn them from friends and cousins instead of brothers and sisters. One thing that it was really trying to point out was that just because your siblings influence you so much doesn't mean that you're going to turn out like them. In fact, many siblings try to do what they can to difference themselves from their siblings to do something that they're better at, and this can be they sometimes do that. It said when they don't want to be compared, and they're afraid that they're not going to live up to their parents' expectations. It also said that one of the things that the little children will also pick up on is the bad habits, which kind of worries me because as an older brother of 6 half-siblings, I don't want to be a bad influence on them that will last throughout most of their adult lives, and it might be passed on to their children. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that parents and siblings together both have a very big role in how you turn out as an adult. So, yeah, I guess that's it.